Hey guys, hope you're all well. Right, sorry, it's another light bar video, but I am going to finish it in this video, I think. So I was sort of waiting to collar somebody if anybody turned up, but they haven't. So the only other option is to do it yourself, and that's what I'm going to do. I suppose the other option is to perhaps do nothing. No, you've probably noticed I'm not good at that. So, some simple brackets. I've got to do 4. Top brackets for the bigger spotlights have got to be a bit more sturdy because there is a bit of weight in them bigger spotlights. But the bottom bracket. So let me show you. That's going to be the best bet. That's the base for the bigger spotlights. So that goes onto the spotlight so it can turn and then lock into them serrated bits. Then this bit is the bit that's going to sit on my bracket, which I've started marking out. The smaller spotlights, hold on, they're a bit more tacky and nasty. But I'm going to use this bit, but because they're so small and light, I'm going to be able to put them just on a simple bit of plate. I know there's probably people thinking just weld that to the bar like so. Yeah, you could probably do that, but I think it would just look bodged. I know the light bar's not the best as it is, but I just think that would look really bodged. I'd rather, let me try and do it. Make a little plate with a hole in that this bolts to. That keeps all its plate in then, and we'll just have a simple sort of tab coming off the bar. That's all that needs, because then, like I say, them smaller lights are really light. Anyway, I've got to put a bigger hole in them. I'm drilling this while it's still attached to the bigger plate. I've had to do one over here and one over here, because I couldn't quite squeeze it in. And that's 3mm plate. I couldn't see any the other day. Mind you, it still wouldn't have been enough for the big plate that we've done here. Still wouldn't have been big enough. But that's going to be the perfect thickness for these brackets. So pop a bigger hole in and then I can cut them out. That'll do. Why is that stopped? Oh no, don't do this to me. Oh, you gotta be kidding. What's going on? Grinder's just stopped. It's the grinder itself. All the plugs are fine. This is a 110. You can hear the 110 box buzzing. I bet it's the brushes gone in the grinder. Great. Right, what I've got to hope for now. Replace the brushes in that, or it might be a new grinder, I don't know. Let's hope there's enough beans in this battery to finish it off. Now come on, just cut these 2 things out. It'll be all good. That's one. Right, next, this dreaded folder that likes to jump out the vise. Right. I've got to just deploy the fingers. That's all I'm using. come on. Oh no, don't start slipping already. You're rubbish. I think that looks good enough. That's not too bad actually, because it's so short. It's folding nice and easy. Yes. Not quite there, but let's get the other one round. Just a little squeeze. That's got it. It might have gone over slightly. I can sort that out. Right, I'll just get the other one done. Right, yes, I have overfolded that very slightly, so we just pop that in there, put that little bit of plate at the very end, just nip that up slightly, not tight, so it can slide. Nylon hammer. That should have done it. That's better, eh? Sorted. Right, next bit, I've got these marked out, like so. So we just gotta hope we've got enough beans in the cordless to get through 4 cuts. One. Right, I'll get on and do the other 3 and then we'll see what's next. Okay, moving on a little bit. We've got some cut plate for the smaller ones at the bottom, the small spotlights, and we've got these for the heavier spotlights at the top, which will go like so somewhere. So all I've got to do now is mark some radiuses on this bit of the bracket so they will actually fit the round tube nice. So we'll get that done and we'll start tacking things on. Right, sort of only want to do it as a guide. There we go. That'll do. Get the other one sorted and we'll grind that out. Right, that's got them somewhere close. Just got an off-cut tube here to show you what I've done. It's roughed out. It's nearly there. It's good enough for welding on. Well, I think we'll start getting some of this tacked into place. Right, I've got the first bracket laid out. I've sort of put them wider apart than what I was originally going to do. But just to give a bit, still have a bit more flow of air through the grill of the fan. It ain't really going to affect it anyway, but I think this will do. So they'll be slightly staggered from the bottom ones to the top ones. I think it'll be alright. Just got to get the other one the same. it's easy enough. There's plenty of adjustment in the spotlights as well if I do get them slightly off. I'll try not to. Right, got them both tacked on. I've just been messing about. I think they're about there. At the end of the day, like I say, we've got lots of adjustment in the spotlights themselves. So if they're slightly not right, I think we'll get away with it. Right, I'm going to use the chair. Trying to keep myself from wobbling. That'll do it like that, I think. Oh, come on. Right, got it held in the vise there. We've got the little brackets on for the bottom spotlights. Make sure they're cold enough so I don't start melting them. Let's try everything on. See how we're looking. Let's tear them off. I'll wash that. Oh, come on. Oh, I can't get it. There's one. There we are. I think that'll do. I'll say it's not the best fabrication, but I think it's passable. They're going to hold everything there. Nothing's going to break off. It's sort of, I guess it's what you'd expect of somewhat mass produced, how it's put together. I'll say, I don't mind doing stuff for myself like this. It's not too bad. And I think with a generous helping of powder, when it goes to Alex to be powder coated, I think it'll be alright. All I've got to do in that now is drill the holes in this plate so we can put some bolts into the cross member, which is hiding behind that bumper of the van. It's dark now, but I think I really need to try and crawl on the floor and look under the van to see what I'm up against with that, see how deep the cross member is, so when I do put the holes in that, I'll make sure I do hit the cross member and not miss it. Unless I use a mirror on the floor or something, I'll figure it out. Some way, somehow, I'll figure it out before I drill the holes. Because, yeah, it'd be nice to get them in the right place. Anyway, I think that'll do. I think for my next one-arm magic trick, I'm going to do a spare wheel carrier. Something else I've been meaning to do for a long time. Because at the moment, the spare wheel floats around in the back of the van. And it does take up quite a bit of space. Normally they go underneath the van. One, I don't really like putting spare wheels under a van because they sit there and sit there and sit there and sit there, and obviously with all the road grime, wet, dirt, filth, everything over time, it doesn't do them any good under there. I know you can cover them up, but you've only got to like have all the coverings rip off and you ain't spotted it, and them spare wheels go downhill very fast that are mounted under vehicles. So I'm going to do one for the back door. It looks good on a van, and yeah, it'll be more accessible there, and I know it's safe there, and I will be doing security precautions so nobody relieves me of the spare wheel. And then also after that, this is all over a great amount of time, obviously, I want to make my own ladder. Because one, it'd be nice to be able to just climb up a ladder and clean the roof of the van. And also, if I do have a solar panel, eventually, at least you can just pop up the ladder and keep an eye on that, service it, clean it, and do whatever's needed to be done. So yeah, these are all the little projects I'm going to do. I'll say, if they're not quite the best of quality, fabrication-wise, it doesn't matter, it's for myself. Anyway, that'll do. Thank you all again for all the support, all the messages, comments, everything. Really appreciate it, guys. I am trying to trawl through them over time, and I appreciate it all immensely. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.